They brought to him, Jesus, a man who was paralyzed, laying on a stretcher. Jesus, seeing their active faith, springing from confidence in Jesus, said to the paralytic, "Do not be afraid, son. Your sins are forgiven." The penalty is paid, the guilt removed, and you are declared to be in right standing with God. Now, here comes some of my favorite people on the planet, not. And some of the scribes said to themselves, "This man blasphemes by claiming the rights and prerogatives of God." But Jesus, knowing their thoughts, said, "Why do you think evil in your hearts? For which is easier to say, 'Your sins are forgiven and the penalty paid,' or to say, 'Get up and walk'?" Stop. Mm-hmm. There's an equation going on here. Mm-hmm. Now, I am not a master of math, but I do know addition and subtraction, multiplication and division. Jesus is saying, which is harder to do? They're both hard to do. Your sins are forgiven and be made whole. They all are difficult if you're the one doing them.
What?
If I'm the one that's saying your sins are forgiven or be made whole, they're both difficult. Because what authority do I have to do anything? To proclaim anything? But again, we're talking about authority here. Jesus knew the authority that he walked in from his Father. Mm-hmm. So hence, forgiving sins and be thou made whole is the same thing.
Yeah. Now you're getting it. Yeah.
It's the same thing because it's the power of God at work, not the power of a mere man or a mere woman or just hope. He is getting his direction from God, and whatever the Father says to do, that's what he does. So be made whole, sins are forgiven, in God it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Authority. Yeah. Authority. Know that word. Familiarize yourself with that word because that same authority has been given to every believer who will believe.